What's up guys, it's Bucky. Welcome to your 14th Java tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you guys how to use multiple classes. Now so far I've taught you guys how to build everything in one simple class such as this, but usually in like 99% of the time, if you're working for like a company or building a bigger application or program, anytime you want to build something that's bigger than something really simple, you need to know how to use more classes or multiple classes. And then you can use those all in your main class, or let me just show you guys how this works. So to get another class, hopefully you're using Eclipse, go ahead over to your source file, right click it, and go to New Class. Now go ahead and give this a name like Tuna or something like that, and you'll see why this is useful later on. So now we have, as you can see from our tabs, let me move this over, we have an Apples class and a Tuna class. Now it started out writing our Tuna class for us. It says public class Tuna. Now anytime you see public, it pretty much means that this class is going to be available to the public, or anything else can use it. So let's go ahead, and now that we have a class, before I show you guys how to use it, let me go ahead and write a little method in here. Now let's go ahead and write a simple method in this other new Tuna class that we just built. Type public void, and again public means anyone can use it. Void means that it's going to do something. This method's going to do something, but it's not going to return any data. So then go ahead and name your method. I'm going to name mine simple message, since I'm just going to be printing out a simple message. And that message is going to be system out print line. And let's go ahead and add something like this is another class. So now we have another class, and this is called public class Tuna, and our method is public void. And don't forget to put a simple message in here somewhere. You can put anything you want. And now if we go ahead and try to run this, try to run it, okay, nothing happens right here. And this is because I told you guys, anytime you run a Java program, it looks for the first thing that says main and runs it from there. As you can see, you don't have main anywhere in here, so it doesn't really know where to look first. So in order to use this class, we need to go ahead and use it in main. So here is our main function or method right here, and it's in the main class one. Remember, this is the main one that we used before. The other one is the new one that we built. So let me give you guys a little background. Whenever you use a method in another class, say we want to use this method, simple message, and it's in the Tuna class, what we need to do is go ahead and create an object of that class. So the first thing we do is put the class name, which is Tuna. Next we need an object name, and you can name this anything you want. I'm going to name my Tuna object. And what this object is going to allow you to do is use all the stuff that's in this class. Again, if you didn't create an object and you had like 5 classes, it wouldn't know what class you were talking about. So that's why we need an object. So we're saying, alright, we have this object because we want to use something from the Tuna class. And of course, you need to set it equal to something. And you always set it equal to new in the class name with empty parameters for now. So now we have an object called Tuna object that we can use to get anything we want from this Tuna class that we just built. So let's go ahead and use it. What you do to use this is go ahead and put the object name, which is Tuna object, spell it right, Tuna object, and then after the object name, what you do is add a dot separator. And after that dot separator, you use the method name. So what was our method name? Simple message. So simple message, empty parameters. And let me tell you guys why you use a dot separator in the method name. Because this class, even though we built one method right here, it can have as many methods as it wants. since it can have a method named simple message 2, dimple message, bacon and cheese. But it says, alright, we have this object we want to use in Tuna class, and we want to use this method. So if there are other methods, we want to use this one. So that is how you use a specific method in a specific class by creating a class, an object of that class. So let's go ahead and, unlike before, when we run this program, we get the message that we just built. This is another class. And so this is how you can use different classes in your main program or your main method. So this is a way that if you own like a software company, you can say, alright, Tommy, we need you to build one class to do this. John, we need you to build another class to do this. Stephanie, we need you to build another class to do this. And then you, as the head programmer, would put all those classes together, and it's just a way that different programmers can combine all of their work without having to work on the same file. So this makes it a lot easier. Again, that's how you use a different class, such as this, an outside class, and call it into your main method or function. So that's your quick tutorial on using multiple classes. Follow this tutorial exactly and play around with it, and soon enough you'll be an expert at it. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure to check out my next tutorial.